So let's bring in a friend to help us out with this discussion too, Jeff McNeil of the New York Mets. And I ask this also because Jeff has played infield and outfield, obviously, throughout his career. Jeff, what's going on, dude? Not sure how much you've caught of the combo so far, but a healthy one and a fun one. Got a team in Cincinnati with too many good players. You've bounced around. In your mind, for someone like Jonathan India right now, who's playing his position, but he's aware that Ellie De La Cruz is coming soon, how have you dealt with moving around infield and outfield throughout your career to be more versatile so that your team can fit in more talent around you?
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do. I was an outfielder in college, so I think that helps a lot. When I went, into pro ball, and they wanted me to start playing outfield like 2 weeks before I got called up to, the big leagues. I was kind of advocating to, be the utility player, throughout my whole minor league career. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to play infield and outfield, but, they're like, we strictly see you as a second, third baseman. That's it. We see you as an infielder. And then, a week or two before I get called up, I'm in the outfield. So, it takes a little bit of getting used to. It's going to take, a lot of early BP. That's kind of where, I think you can get a lot more comfortable out there, seeing, balls off the bat, coming at you hard. It's a little bit different than, kind of the regular BP with, everything going on. You can see it off the machine, and you can go really track those balls down. But, it's not, it's not easy. It takes some work.
Hey, Jeff, I want to keep going on this. For me, when I started in I was an infielder as I came up, and then I played outfield for a while. The arm angles from throwing were tough for me. I remember a guy like J.D. Davis, for example, who played the outfield, came back in. Remember, he was sailing balls because his arm angle from third base, he couldn't. I feel like he couldn't figure out how to throw again. Which I'm saying that's like just he knew how to throw, but. My problem was my arm angles, and I would spike balls at third base until I finally figured out where I needed to go. Has that ever been a problem for you coming from the outfield to the infield?
No, not really. My arm angles from second to outfielder, they're completely different. So I think that almost makes it easier. When I throw from second base, it's almost like sidearm. I'm kind of just slinging it over there. When I'm throwing from the outfield, I'm, well over the top, and just letting it go. I kind of focus more on, accuracy from the outfield than arm strength. I want to make a good throw. I know I don't have the, the best arm, but, it's accurate and, I can get some runners. But, it's just something, kind of got to get used to. It's tough bouncing around, but, at the same time, it's a lot of fun.
So if you were to say, obviously you don't know those guys very well, but India's at second, Jose Barrero's at shortstop. To me, Jose Barrero goes to outfield or the minor leagues. Either way, which do you think it would be easier to make the transition? A player who is like an elite athlete or somebody who, like you said, you're like, I wanted to be a utility guy. Who's going to make that transition easier based on the work if he has to make the transition in the middle of the year?
You definitely got to want it. If it's not something you want to do, then it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to learn out there. And, you do have to be, I think, an elite athlete to be able to do both at a high level. It's not easy, but I know India is a fantastic athlete. I think he would do just fine out there. I know there's a bunch of players who have struggled a little bit, but I think he's got the athletic ability. No matter who they put out there, they're going to be just fine.
Hey Jeff, since we're talking about Cincinnati, have you heard about the poop homer?
Yeah. I heard about that before it happened.
Before? Whoa. Wait. What do you mean before it happened? He's like, I got to poop, I'm going to hit a homer?
Yeah. We were, no, what you did say he's going to hit a homer, but we were warming up and he goes, oh, no, I mistimed this bad. And I'm like, what's wrong? He goes, I got to go. And so we got through, I think, the first inning, and then he leads off the top of the second. And he hits it, gets in the dugout. He's like, I got to go. He's out. So I knew it was coming. I didn't know, it would lead to a homer. I think if you can promise us a homer every time, I think he needs to, miss time his coffee every day.
Hey, did he? Now here's a serious question. I forgot to ask. Did he use the toilet right by the dugout? Did he go back up in the locker room?
That actually I don't know. I was still in the dugout.
Man,
I don't know.
Up to the locker room,
the rules are you gotta go up. You gotta go to the locker room. I think that's just etiquette.
Yeah,
you can't go in the toilet. Like rule number 1 in Major League Baseball is you can't go poop in the toilet right next to the dugout. Because then the dugout will like.
What if it's an emergency?
Because you can make it to 20 steps up the.
Courtesy
you
flush
make
right
it.
away.
No, it doesn't
what
matter.
happens if you're at Wrigley Field, though?
We were just in Wrigley, and that's like 70 steps up.
You might have something fall out of your pants.
Yeah.
Some of us might have.
You can't sit down in the one in the dugout. You can't sit down in that one.
No.
Like very few guys are touching that lid. Like there's just pee everywhere on that thing. So you're not sitting down nothing.
True. All right, let's change the subject. Will Pete Alonso hit 60 homers this year? Let's go to something better.
I think so. The way he's going right now.
Has he called Aaron Judge and said, "I'm coming for you, Aaron"?
I don't know, but it's gonna be a fun race. Especially with what Judge did last year. I feel like there's always something going on. Judge's race last year, and then Pete's rookie home run record, which was Judge. So there's always some kind of race, home run race going on in New York. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Pete can do this year. I think the way he's swinging the bat's pretty stupid. Every time he touches the ball, it seems to go over the fence. So he's got that elite power. He's a good hitter as well. So I don't see him slowing down anytime soon.
Hey, talk to us about the little competition, the pool game you guys got going in the locker room, man. What's going on in there?
Yeah, so we got a pool table. Pete was nice enough to provide us with a pool table. I think it was last year for his home run derby winnings. He bought the pool table for the guys, and we have a lot of fun in there. I bought my own pool cue yesterday, so I think you can say things are getting pretty serious. We get some good battles before the game. Always talking crap with the guys. T Pham, he thinks he's the best, but no chance. So we get some good battles, and it's a lot of fun.
Who's the best?
We all are very similar, I would say. Like, we all kind of suck equally. We're good, but we're not that good. Like, it's anybody's game all the time. So we'll put a little bit of money down sometimes, not much, and just have some fun with it.
Are you careful though on trash talking with T Pham? Because
I don't mess with him too much. I'll poke him a little bit, but no, he's not a guy you want to mess with.
No, he's nice, but he's competitive.
I love him. He's the man. He's the man. He's great in the locker room. We have a good time with him, and great addition to the team.
Would you say he's not the man? Because this is recorded. Like, are you a little scared of T Pham?
No, absolutely. Hey, I'll say whatever.
Just not about fantasy football.
No.
Yeah. Hey, might bring him on the team next year. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
I like it.
Someone good to team up with.
No more ping pong in the locker room. Ping pong table's gone.
We still got it. But I haven't played a game of ping pong this year. It's been pool for me, and that's it.
How many times has Louis been on that ping pong table?
Quite a bit, but he's been playing pool too. We've all been, just kind of shooting pool instead. There's still some ping pong games going on, but yeah, definitely not as many.
Too many injuries in ping pong compared to pool.
Really?
Yeah,
elbows, shoulders.
Yeah. We're running around on the ping pong table quite a bit. It's a good warm up. It's not bad right before a game. Get a little bit loose, get the sweat going, and head out there.
True. You should have a Phillies Mets ping pong challenge because Schwarber and the Phillies.
Is he good?
Yeah, allegedly is really, really good at ping pong. Okay. And he plays every time I've ever been in the Phillies clubhouse. Mm-hmm. In Philly, he's playing ping pong all the time.
Okay. All right. That'd be fun. I think there should be some kind of, ping pong tournament through all the teams. See who the best ping pong player is out in baseball, because I know there's some good ones.
Do that during the All-Star break.
Every team send their best.
All-Star break, have ping pong tournaments.
That would be good. I like that idea.
Mm-hmm. Jeff, what's your event you have coming up on the 15th in like 2 weeks? What do you got? Instead of what you could have ping pong, pool, golf.
Yeah. So June 15th, we're doing a Drive for Good. It's a Jeff McNeil Drive for Good. It's at Top Golf out in Holtzville. Just to raise money for the PGA, the Metropolitan PGA Foundation, and support them. Golf is something that's big in my life, and just to be able to help out, the PGA Foundation up in, the Northeast, it means a lot, and, doing something good for the community. And just want to let you guys know there's all still bays available. So, anyone who wants to come out, would love to have you guys out and, get a bay, and just enjoy a good time. We're gonna have some of my teammates out as well. They'll be joining in on the fun. Hopefully can get Pete out there, see how far he can hit a golf ball. But it should be a good night.
Hey, I'm going to switch gears a little bit. Kodai Senga, unbelievable pitcher. He had a phenomenal game yesterday, but his home and road splits have been crazy this year. Talk to me a little bit about him. How is he as a pitcher, as a person, and what do you think is a test to his home and road splits? Have you seen anything, or is it just
like those home and road splits they're interesting. Yeah, I saw him yesterday, and he's pitched great at home. I'm not a pitcher, so I wouldn't know. But as a hitter, you have those ballparks that you love to hit in. You have those ballparks you hate to hit in. So, City Field might be one of those ballparks he just loves pitching. He loves the mound, loves pitching in front of the home crowd. They get him going. He throws the ball well here. It's everything's new to him this year too. So it's a little bit different. He's going every time he pitches in a road ballpark. It's something new. So it takes a little bit getting used to. But yeah, no, I'm sure that'll get figured out. He'll start throwing the ball while on the road. But his stuff is elite. He's got a 98 mile an hour four-seam fastball cutter, and that ghost fork ball is disgusting. I know, like watching the game yesterday, I'm out at second base, and they get 2 strikes. I go, all right, here comes the fork ball probably, and every single time, swing and miss. It's an elite pitch. It's gross. I saw it in spring training, and I'm glad he's on our team.
Who's the leader of the clubhouse? Who's the leader in the Mets clubhouse?
We got a bunch of them. We got Francisco Lindor. We got Scherzer. We got JV. We got Pete. We got Nemo. We got a bunch of dudes in our locker room who do a great job. I know it's not easy to lead a team, but we got a bunch of guys who have done that and been in some high leverage playoff games, and they know what to expect and how to get there. So it's nice having so many guys, and it's nice we have kind of Scherzer and Verlander are kind of like the pitchers, so they're gonna lead the pitchers, and we got Lindor and Pete and Nemo kind of leading the charge for the position players, and as a group that's awesome. Just a bunch of good guys in this locker room, and I know we didn't kind of start off how we wanted to, but those guys have helped bring the squad together, and we've been playing some good baseball lately.
Do you feel like that could be do you feel like too many leaders could be bad, and you guys had to feel that out to start the season? And do you think some of the rookies bring an energy that you can feed off of as somebody who's kind of in the middle? You didn't mention yourself as a leader. Are you a leader?
Well, let me first talk about the too many. I think it's good that we have so many. You get so many different opinions, which when one guy says something, it may not resonate with another guy, but it gets to another one of your teammates. You pick up these things from different guys, and I think that's big. And then we do have the young guys coming in. We got Alvarez and Beatty and Vientos, and they've been fantastic. Alvarez is I feel like he's leading already. He's a catcher. When you got a catcher, they kind of need to step up and be a leader right away. So he's done a great job. He's working well with the pitchers, and he is bringing that energy, which has been good for us.
Hey Jeff, when you guys just faced your old teammate Stroh, he said there was he gave you the old I just pitched 8 innings. Huh?
Any pointed.
So yeah. were you the anonymous source saying it wasn't about him?
No, absolutely not. He pitched fantastic though. He is a electric player, fiery player. We kind of knew if he pitched well, he's gonna celebrate. That's what he does, and we love the guy over here. So we're actually not really sure where that came from. But when you pitch like that, you can kind of do whatever you want. So credit to him. He was awesome that night. His sinker was elite. It was tough to hit. I thought I was on some pitches and just beat him straight into the ground. So good pitcher. He pitched fantastic the other day too. So good to see him having some success over there, and happy for the guy.
Hey, whereas not the leader, okay? does that mean you take someone like one of the young guys, whoever the anonymous source was, and throw them up against the locker and say, "Listen, dude, shut up, man. This is bad enough. We got 2 hit or whatever. Like, no more of this.
No,
all right?"
it's something we we saw and we just move on. Stroh pitched great. Deserves all the credit in the world, and happy for him. And
lie, dude. You're such dude. No, we're not. You're not happy for him. He pitched it. He shoved it up their butts, dude. They're not happy. Oh, we're so happy. Stroman pitched great. Dude, no way. You always want to whack the dude who's out there.
Yeah, he pitched well.
You're not happy. Yeah, he pitched great.
No, I'm not happy.
He pitched well.
I'm never happy when I'm never happy when I get out. So
exactly. Thank you.
No, we had Pete on Friday,
and
he said 2 things about this. 1, fake news on the quote.
Okay.
He said it's not a real quote. He said, number 2, do whatever the hell you want because we got to play better against them. Right?
I agree.
Which we like that.
But you're not happy, Jeff. You're just not happy if you get
No, I'm not happy with us, but, he's having success over there. So, he's.
Yeah, you wish him well except for the games he pitches against you.
He's a great teammate. He's fun to have around. So,
Jeff, let me ask you this. Because when I played for however many teams, and I ended up facing a bunch of my ex-teammates. Have you hit a home run off of one of your ex-teammates? And if you have you rubbed it in their face more than 9 times? And if you haven't, which one of your ex-teammates do you want to hit a home run off of so badly so you can own him?
That's tough. I've never hit a home run off an ex-teammate. So never gotten lucky enough. But man, I always talk trash to Edwin Diaz. If I ever get the chance to face him, I would love to face him deep. I would love it. We're always going after each other in the locker room. Like if I faced you, I'd take you yard. He goes, no, I'd strike you out. And we had some fun with it. So I would love to face him. And I was hoping, obviously really unfortunate. I was hoping got to face him in the World Baseball Classic. But it's tough. But hopefully hopefully never get to face him one day. He's a Met for life. Super happy for that. But we'll have some fun on some backfields.
Next WBC, maybe too, for both of you.
Yes.
I don't think he'll play in the next WBC.
Oh, true.
He's probably going to stay out of the next
honestly,
WBC.
He might. But have you spoken to him? What's the last conversation you've had with him? How's he feeling? What's he saying? And is he still sending out, like, say, a group text to all of you guys going, get ready, baby, October 2nd?
He's been great. He's here every single day. So I see him, most days when he's in the locker room. And rehab's going great. I saw he's riding the bike, and he's moving around well. So I think his rehab's coming along well. I'm not sure where exactly it is, but I'm hoping we see him sometime this year. If we can get a nice playoff run, and we can get him closing out some ball games, that'd be electric.
Hey, there's also, I think, another event right coming up that I wanted to mix in here. So we covered your golf event. Does Pete have his own event too?
Yeah, I think Pete's got a comedy event coming up. So mine is, I think, June 15th. I think his is June 12th. Like whatever that Monday is, that's his event. He's got a comedy event. Went to it last year. It was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. Pete got up there, did a little stand-up gig, which was awesome. It was about his college summer ball team, and he's just hilarious. So it was a lot of fun. Looking forward to it this year. We should have a bunch of guys from the team there as well. So I know I'm going to go and support that and the Pete Alonso Foundation and all the good that they do.
Podfather, we just had him on Friday, Pete. How come he didn't mention this and give us a line or two?
I guess we talked about the poop thing and everything just went out the door there. Him, he can't think of 2 things at once. If it's one thing on his mind, then it's over with. All good, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Jeff, where was your golf outing in Chicago? You guys just had a golf outing in Chicago?
Yeah, we just got a few groups out there. It's just 2 groups. I think 7 of us played, 6 of us played. Then we had Vogelbach and Drew Smith just hanging out with the boys. It was a good little boys trip out on the course. And I think we got to the first tee. I think there were 6 of us playing, and then 2 of us hanging out. Like, can we play 6? And they're like, no, not a chance. Like, no way. And so we get off the tee, first 3 holes we play in 2 groups, and then we join up on the 4th. I think there's 6 of us play for 2 holes with 6 of us, and then the marshal comes over. He goes, "You guys can't do that. What are you guys doing?" And I think one of the marshals came up to us and was like, "Oh no, you guys are good. Like, just keep up." And there was no one out there. There was nobody out there. Like, keep up. And then another marshal came up and said, "No, you guys can't do that. Break up." And then we actually ran into I think it was Kyle Hendricks' dad works out there. You found out we were out there, so he comes out. He's one of the Rangers marshals out there, and he goes, "You guys are good. Do whatever you guys want. Play six. Have some fun." So we had a good off day with the boys out there. Played a little six. Had some beverages, and had a good time.
Wait, where'd you play?
I forgot. It's called the Glenview Club, something like that. It was out there a little bit, but I think it was public course, real nice though. Greens were good. I didn't swing it too great, but it was a lot of fun.
What's not too great?
Like,
give me
75.
So it was 75. It was 75.
It was a terrible round of golf.
It was 75. It was even on the front. I had some good holes, and then kind of fell apart. I had a few too many beverages, and just started having some fun instead.
Who took home all the cash?
See, they won't play me for money, which sucks.
I knew that would go.
No, see, I'm in a lose-lose situation because either I got to play them for money and they win, and they got the shit talking rights, or I win and I'm supposed to win, or I didn't give them enough strokes. It's not fair. Like he's good, and yeah, so it's a lose-lose for me. If I give them too many strokes, I win and they're all pissed off, and if I give them too many strokes, then I lose and I'm pissed off. So we just go out there, have a good time, and enjoy the company.
Kratzy, it sucks being elite at golf. Sorry, I was just saying. It's terrible.
Who's the biggest cheater on the team for golf?
Biggest cheater?
Yeah, the guy you're like, you gotta putt that. You gotta put that all the way in.
That's
I'm
Jeff.
not putting that all the way in. I can't. Not doing it. Not throwing my teammate on the bus like that.
So there's somebody.
So there is somebody though.
An anonymous bet.
Yes.
Jeff,
Anonymous bet said there's a cheater.
You text me it right now. I won't say a word. Just
no.
Hey,
he just always finds his ball, and I'm like, I saw it go in that bush, and but that's what I mean. It's a good time. It's a good time. That's all it is. We're having fun.
What's his initials?
Nope.
PA.
It's definitely a veteran guy, because if it was a younger guy, he would have told us who it was.
He would have ripped him.
No.
You give me a
Not
text later.
Todd's very convincing.
Yeah. Jeff, have you ever played Liberty?
I have not. Would love to sometime. The one I play the most out here is Glen Oaks. Beautiful course out on Long Island, close to where I'm at. So head out there, most off days, and it's beautiful. It's so nice. So,
I'm supposed to play there next week. I was trying to get the scouting report on
That's
it.
on the Jersey side.
Okay.
I know.
He's on the Long Island.
But I didn't know. I mean,
Long Island to Jersey is like Orlando flying to New Jersey.
It's a hike for me. It's an hour and a half to get out there at least.
Without traffic.
Hey, my last question. Golfing and hitting a baseball, do you think it messes up your swing? I've had these conversations so many times. What do you think?
I think it helps your swing. I think a golf swing, a good golf swing, it'll help a baseball swing. I think they're two very similar swings on two different planes. From the most part, from the top of your your golf swing, the top of your golf swing, to the ball, that first kind of move is very similar to baseball. One you end up on your backside with baseball, and one you kind of end up on your front side with golf. But you can see a lot of my golf swing and my baseball swing. They're two very similar swings. So, Chili Davis, hitting coach for a while, he always used to tell me, if you're struggling on the baseball field, we got to get you out to the golf course, because that always seems to get you right. And I think that's, very true. So it does two things. I think it helps my swing, and then it helps, clear my mind as well. Golf is my, my outlet, my getaway, makes me happy out there. So love to get out there and, clear the mind, and, then get after baseball again.
Hey, one more for you on the Phils, since you're playing them right now and you guys had a nice dub last night. You seen your friends from the WBC? You snarling at them a little bit?
Yeah, actually, I didn't get to see him yesterday. No one got to second base, so got to talk to JT there for a second. Talked to him a little bit at the plate, and then he was caught stealing with the review. So talked to him a little bit out there, but didn't get to see Schwarbs or Turner. So we'll see if I mean, I wasn't on second base either, so I didn't get to talk to Turner out there. So tough day for everyone, but I'm glad we got the win. But yeah, I'll definitely be saying hi to them, and it's good to see them again.
Not pregame, BP?
I don't go out there for BP. I just sit in the cage. I love my BP in the cage. I feel like if I take BP out on the field, I get way too big. I try to do things I shouldn't be doing and getting some bad habits. So usually I'm just hanging out in the cage and getting right in there.
That's fair. Otani does that too. So you guys know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jeff, great catching up, man. Good luck the rest of this series. We'll talk to you in a couple weeks, dude.
All right, thanks guys. Have a good one.
Cheers, you too.